7-star Inteleon raids arrive tonight, and with their arrival, it's time to look at one last surprise build that has the potential to be a game changer against Inteleon. And who better to take on our speedy secret agent boy in his Ice Tera type than another unrivaled Pokemon that we just fought recently. So today, let's take a look at Samurott, the Unrivaled, to take down Inteleon, the Unrivaled. Let's get to it. Alright, so if we're going to build Samurott to take down Inteleon, obviously we need to get ourselves a Samurott first. And unfortunately, as it is right now, there are only two ways to get Samurott in this game. The first of which would be to have done Samurott the Unrivaled raids a couple weeks ago. And if you've done that, then you probably have a level 100 Samurott sitting in your box. And if you do, this build is going to be ridiculously easy for you. However, if you missed out on Samurott raids, fear not, there is still one chance you have left of getting yourself an Oshawott to evolve into Samurott. And that is to go catch whatever random Pokemon you want, head into the Poke Portal, and then head down to the surprise trade option. And you're just gonna have to keep surprise trading whatever you get from that trade until you get yourself an Oshawott, which, given the fact that Samurott raids were pretty recent, shouldn't be that difficult. Odds are you're gonna get a lot of Cyndaquils and probably find an Oshawott pretty quickly. But once you have yourself an Oshawott, make sure you evolve that into Samurott, and if you're using the Samurott that's already level 100, you're in good shape. With that, let's go talk about EVs and IVs for this guy. Now, if we're going to EV train our Samurott, whether it's Samurott the Unrivaled or just normal level 100 Samurott, you're going to need to head to a town that has a Chansey supply, and if you've ever seen me do this before, you should know by now I'm going to Levencia North. It's just my place. You can go wherever you want to. And once you've arrived at your town of choice, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that Samurott is in your party, if he is not already, and then make sure that he is at the top of your party. And if your Samurott is not level 100 already, if you're not using your Unrivaled Samurott, make sure you go ahead and get that guy up to level 100. And once you've done that, we're going to head down the street or wherever you're going to your Chansey supply and get ready to spend some money because we got to buy some vitamins. And once you've made your way inside a Chansey supply, here's what you're going to need to pick up. First of all, you're going to need to pick up 25 protein because we're going to max out Samurott's physical attack. I have 25 already, so I'm not going to spend any money on these. And after that, you're going to need to pick up 25 zinc, which I don't have any of. So we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves 25 zinc. And once you've bought everything that you need, you're going to want to make sure that before you leave out of here, you're also going to pick up an adamant mint as well. And this is physical attack up, special attack down. That's fine because we're using Samurott as a physical attacker. And with that, it's time to head outside. Let's put this guy together. And now that we're outside, let's throw Samurott together real quick. So make sure he's at the top of your party, head into your bag. We're going to head over to our other items pocket, and we're going to start off by giving Samurott 25 protein. Just like that. And after we're done giving him 25 protein, we're also going to give him 25 zinc as well. Just like that. Oh, and once you've got that done, we're going to top this off with 2 muscle feathers, making sure that our EVs are at 252. Ours have been maxed out already. And then after that, you're going to give him 2 clever feathers to max out his special defense. Just like so. And whatever EVs you have left over, whether it's 4 or 6, you can dump those into Samurott's health. So for us, that's 6. And once you've done that, Samurott is completely EV trained. So right now he should look something like this. Samurott, level 100. Ours is water and bug Tera type. Max EVs in physical attack and special defense. And our ability is shell armor, which means that we're going to be protected from crits. And if you know anything about Inteleon, you know that he is known for dishing out crits. So with that, let's go ahead and go see our shady friend in the glasses and get some IV training done. So I'll see you guys there in just a second. One last thing, because I seem to forget this one all the time. If you haven't already, make sure you give Samurott the shell bell as your held item. And you're going to want to do this because Inteleon is going to be dishing out some serious damage. And we're going to want to make sure that when we go on the offensive, we get back as much HP as we can to survive as long as we can during this raid. Now, with that being said, I'll see you guys in just a second for IV training. Ladies and gentlemen, this may be the easiest IV training you've ever done in your life. Because if you are using your Samurott the Unrivaled, the one that you caught during Samurott raids, he already has perfect IV, so there is no need to hyper train him. However, if you are using a bred Samurott and he doesn't have perfect IVs, you're going to want to hyper train everything except special attack and speed, because we really don't care how fast we are. Inteleon is going to outspeed us. If that is already hyper trained though, go ahead and just hyper train everything. It's not really going to make a huge difference in what we're doing for this build. But now that that's out of the way, let's talk about moves that you're going to need for Samurott. So our moveset for Samurott should look something like this. We have Sacred Sword, which is an egg move for Samurott, which means you're going to have to use that Mirror Herb, and you're going to have to use it with Chien Pao in order to get Sacred Sword. We have Sword Stance, which Samurott learns naturally, Taunt, which is learned via TM, and Screech, which is another egg move that I would suggest getting from Annihilate if you have that built already from the previous raids we've used him with. But that is your moveset for Samurott. Sacred Sword is one of those super nice moves that is unaffected by stat changes and does super solid damage. Sword Stance is going to buff our attack stat. Taunt's going to keep Inteleon from using anything but attacking moves. And then obviously Screech is used to lower Inteleon's defense stat. So this is your moveset for this. And with that, Samurott's put together. He's ready to go. So let's take a look at this guy and see exactly how you're going to use him to take down Inteleon the Unrivaled. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Samurott the Unrivaled to take down Inteleon the Unrivaled. And it should look a little something like this. Level 100, water typing with a fighting Tera type, not a bug Tera type. Our held item is the Shell Bell, as it has been for every other build that we've done for this raid so far. We should have max EVs in attack and special defense, with whatever's left over thrown into our HP. Our ability should be Shell Armor, and our moveset should be Sacred Sword, Sword Stance, Taunt, and Screech. And the basic strat for this one's pretty simple. What you're going to do is hop into a raid. You're going to start off by using Screech for the first couple turns. After Inteleon cleanses, you're going to start using Sword Stance, and once you've got your attack up as high as you can get it, start spamming Sacred Sword until Inteleon is no more. Taunt is there in case Inteleon has anything like Snowscape or Rain Dance or any of those field-changing moves that we want to prevent him from using during the raid. But that's it. That's Samurott. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Samurott the Unrivaled to take down Inteleon the Unrivaled. This build is a kind of a sleeper. It kind of snuck up on us, and I would have never guessed that we were going to use a previous 7-star Pokemon to take down the current 7-star Pokemon. But everything says that this should absolutely dominate this raid. So get out there. If you run into any issues, build yourself a Samurott. This is a super solid choice for this raid. And most of all, have fun with Inteleon raids this weekend. If you need any help, I'll be live all weekend. Feel free to stop by, and we'll gladly help you take down Inteleon. Remember, as always, you guys got this. I believe in you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.